What if everything you've been through, the sleepless nights, the silent sacrifices, and the moments when you almost gave up were never in vain? What if the universe has been preparing you for a long time, Aries? For a cosmic moment of change, April 25th is not just another date on the calendar. It's a sacred checkpoint of your destiny. A rare portal of energy will open and the fire within you will be rekindled for a new beginning financially. It's not about luck. It's about the right alignment. And for Aries, the time has come to rise not only in money but also in strength, power, and spiritual enlightenment. For Aries, life is never about waiting. It's about taking the plunge, breaking boundaries, and creating your own destiny with your own strength. But what happens when that fire slowly dies down due to delays, setbacks, and the weight of financial problems that seem impossible to bear? For many Aries, the past few months and even years have felt like a spiritual test. You've worked hard, stayed true, taken risks, but the reward has always seemed far away. But the universe is not punishing you. It's preparing you for a greater, more divine blessing. Now, as April 25th approaches, a rare celestial alignment is forming. An alignment that directly touches the financial path of Aries. This is your moment. This is your doorway. All the hardship you've endured has created spiritual energy and the heavens are responding. Your financial life won't just change. It will transform. And with this transformation, a new version of you will awaken. A you destined to rise. The brave spirit of Aries. Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. The fire that starts it all. The warrior who never backs down. You were born to lead, to break down obstacles and create a path where there is none. While others hesitate, Aries takes action. While others hesitate, you take action. You are the fire of the zodiac, bright, bold, and impossible to ignore. But behind your unwavering strength lies a deeper truth. Your courage is often hidden in your wounds. Others see your strength but don't feel the weight of your burden. They see your confidence but not your moments of doubt. You have always felt the need to be strong even when you are broken inside, especially when it comes to money. You have been fighting not only the world but also yourself for years. It has not been easy for Aries to achieve financial security. Not because you lack talent or effort, but because your path has never been ordinary. You have gambled on things that others cannot afford. You have given up comfort in search of purpose. You have tried to build an empire using only your determination. And sometimes the world has punished you for it. Some doors have closed. Some opportunities have been lost. There have been people who have doubted you, and sometimes you have doubted yourself. But Aries never stays defeated. You always get up. And that resilience, the fire inside you, is the very thing that the universe has molded and honed. Because of the changes that will come after April 25th, this is not just a win. This is the beginning of your financial awakening. You were not born to live simply. You were born to be a force of nature. And now, your time is approaching. The emotional and financial battles of Aries. Before victory, there must be a severe trial. And for Aries, that trial is like a never-ending storm. In recent years, you have walked through emotional deserts. Times when money seemed to just slip through your hands, no matter how tightly you held on to it. You have given everything to dreams, projects, and people. But often you have received little in return. You have started businesses that did not take off. You have devoted time and energy to jobs that never brought you the financial freedom you hoped for. I have given you jobs that were not fulfilled. Promotions were delayed. Your efforts were ignored. And recognition was denied. You saw others advance even though they only gave half of your dedication. And you silently asked the universe, "Where am I?" But Aries, this is what you don't know. Every rejection is a redirection. Every door closed is a protection from heaven. Every silence from the universe is part of the divine timing that is being changed for your good. The universe didn't say no. It said not yet. Behind your courage you carry the secret pain of being unsupported, misunderstood, and unnoticed. You have questioned your worth because all your hard work doesn't reflect in your wallet. And even then, you kept going. That's Aries. Even when no one applauds, you perform. Even when the account is empty, your spirits are still high. You didn't just live. You built an inner strength that most people can't understand. You gave even though you had little. You smiled even though you were tired. You continued to show up for others, for your work, for your dreams. Even though you had reason to give up, that is not weakness. That is true strength, cosmic power. And now, the universe is preparing the reward for everything that others did not see. Your silent battles. The sacrifices you did not speak of, the tears that fell in silence. After April 25th, a new energy will appear in your life. Not because you are lucky but because you deserve it. You fought for it in the dark. This change will not appear suddenly. It will rise from everything you have been through. And when it comes, you will feel as if you have breathed again after a long time of sighing. Because you, Aries, are about to receive what your soul has long paid for. The energetic shift. What will happen on April 25th? The universe does not move randomly. It flows according to divine wisdom. And on April 25, a remarkable event is set to unfold. A rare celestial alignment will form that will directly affect Aries in both a practical and spiritual way. This is not just a transit. This is a financial reset written right in the stars. Mars, your ruling planet, will enter a harmonious trine with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and luck. At the same time, Pluto, the planet of transformation, is in a powerful position to activate hidden potential. Venus, the planet of money and values, dances in an auspicious angle, bringing abundance not because of hardship but because of spiritual readiness. The energy of this day is not noisy. It is precise. It does not shout. It whispers that it is time. And those who feel like Aries will definitely feel it. You may suddenly experience a surge of inspiration, a bold idea or an opportunity that appears as if it were not planned. But in reality, the energy has been preparing you for this moment for a long time. This alignment will open a cosmic portal, a wealth gateway that is not just for quick gains but for long-term change. The kind of change that can change the direction of your entire life. And because Aries is a cardinal fire sign, you are not just affected by this shift, you are the one who leads it. The energy of April 25th will light a fire under your desires. It will give momentum to your financial dreams. Ideas that once seemed risky now seem like heaven sent. Delayed opportunities will return in a better way. Connections will become bridges. Closed roads will suddenly open. You may feel a spiritual push to revisit an old passion. Rekindle a side hustle or embrace something you once doubted. Follow that feeling. It is not random. That is the alignment speaking to you. This is not the universe creating something new for you. This is the universe opening up what is already within you. A fire, a vision, a destiny. April 25th is not just a date. It is a signal. And if you are brave enough to act, Aries, this will be the moment that will completely change the course of your financial destiny. Signs that you are already feeling the change. Even before the planets begin to align, the soul begins to move. Aries, if these past few days you have been feeling something strange, something you cannot explain, you are not alone. The energy of change that will peak on April 25th is slowly whispering into your reality. You may feel a great sense of anxiety as if you want to take action but you do not yet know where to go. You may wake up in the morning with a strange mixture of nervousness and excitement as if something big is approaching, but it seems to be hidden behind a curtain. It is the universe that is preparing you not through logic but through intuition. You may have noticed sudden opportunities, expected messages, people you met in unexpected ways, or strangers you seem to have known for a long time. You hear the words over and over again to trust yourself. Go for it. This is your time. That is not an accident. That is alignment. You may feel drawn to certain numbers, dreams, or recurring symbols. Like butterflies, a priest suddenly appearing on the floor, or even a sudden power outage or outage. These are all spiritual signs that your vibration is changing. Some Aries say they are experiencing lucid dreams, emotional outpourings, or a sudden desire to organize and clean their surroundings. This is your soul preparing, making space for the blessings to come. On the physical side, you may feel a fire in your chest or a burning desire. An intense desire to act, move, or accept something that previously seemed impossible to reach. On the emotional side, you will feel your heart more open as if you can feel more deeply than before. That is because you are being activated. The signs are here, Aries. The portal is opening. And your soul, it doesn't just feel. It reminds you. Because deep down, you've known for a long time that something will change your life. And now it's coming. Financial change. What will Aries experience? After a period of uncertainty and seemingly invisible progress, Aries, your financial life is about to change. And this change will feel like a miracle. But it won't be a loud explosion. It's a quiet opening. A moment when everything suddenly becomes clear. You'll look around and notice. Difficulties have become strength. Chaos has become clarity, and your energy has become a magnet for money. After April 25th, opportunities that once seemed like dreams will gradually become reality. You may receive a surprising offer, an old client will resurface, an old business idea will come to life, or a long-standing bill will suddenly be paid. For others, it could be a promotion, a new job, or even an unexpected source of income. And for many Aries, a personal talent that you once thought was just a hobby can become your gold. But the best part of this transformation, it's not because you've worked harder. It's because you're aligned. The universe is changing everything for you because finally, you're tuned into the frequency of abundance. Real estate, tide hustles, digital content, investments, freelance work, and entrepreneurship. All of these are favorable paths for Aries at this time. If you've had an idea in your head for a long time, now is the time to take action. The world is ready to receive what Aries has to offer. But more than money, your relationship with wealth will change. You will begin to feel secure with money. You will gain confidence in your own ability to manage it. You will not associate wealth with stress. You will see it as energy. Energy that flows to people who believe they are worthy. You will be inspired to save without fear. Spend with joy and invest with confidence. Financial anxiety will gradually disappear, and you will no longer have to chase stability because it is right next to you. Emotionally, this change is like taking a deep breath after a long period of holding your breath. You will no longer measure your worth by the amount of money you have. But you will notice that your account balance continues to grow. You will walk into rooms with confidence. You will make decisions with clarity and speak your true feelings without fear. Spiritually, you will feel guided, protected, seen. You will understand that delays are not punishments but protection. That everything you have lost is not just lost. It makes way for something better. And the best part, this is just the beginning. The energy that will come after April 25th is not a one-time blessing. This is a new timeline. A timeline where Aries is no longer just living but truly living. Where money flows naturally because you finally know how to receive. This is your financial awakening, and it is happening now. Spiritual messages from the universe for Aries. Money is only part of the story. The real change, Aries, is happening within your spirit. The universe is not just preparing your finances, it is preparing you. And now, it is time to accept the deeper messages that this cosmic shift is whispering. The message: you are not alone. Even if you feel like no one understands what you are going through, there are spiritual eyes that are always watching over you. Every tear you have held back, every weight you have carried, it all matters. The universe has seen your hard work, your honesty, your fire. And now it is time to support you back. Second message: let go of fear. You are used to believing that money requires so much effort that you have to piss yourself just to feel secure. But now, the universe is teaching a new way. A way rooted in trust, flow, and alignment, not exhaustion. Third message: forgive yourself. You may have made financial mistakes. You may feel like you are falling behind. But time was not wasted. It worked for you. The twists and turns became lessons. And now you have the wisdom needed to build a foundation stronger than ever. Finally, Aries, listen to this. You deserve it. You deserve not just to live but to live in peace. You deserve wealth that is not all about hardship. You deserve blessings that come easily. You deserve love, recognition, and rest. The next chapter of your life is not about proving yourself. It is about receiving the blessings that your soul has long earned. So open your heart. Stretch out your arms. And let everything the universe has prepared for you flow into you. It has been waiting for the right time to give it to you. A bold step to take. Now with Aries, this moment in your life does not demand perfection. What it requires is courage. The kind of courage that has been living inside you for a long time. After April 25th, the universe will present you with a window, a moment, a decision, and the next step you take will shape the path of your financial destiny. Feel it. The quiet voice that keeps saying, take the leap. This could be the time to start the business you've been dreaming of. This could be the time to quit the job that's been eating away at you. This could be the moment to trust your own talent, your instincts, your voice. This is your call. Stop doubting. Stop waiting for the right time. Because now is the time. And it's not about knowing the whole plan. It's about trusting the next step. The universe is not encouraging you to jump in blindly. It's encouraging you to remember who you are. You're an Aries, a warrior, a spark, someone who's not afraid to take a risk. And right now that energy is not just welcome. It's needed. You've spent years accumulating wisdom, healing wounds, learning who you really are and what's important. Now, it's time to put everything you know into action. To trust that when one door closes, a better one will open. To believe you were not born to live small. And to remember that just one bold step can change the entire timeline of your life. So what is it, Aries? What is the step your soul has been whispering to you for so long? This is your signal. Make the call. Launch the project. Say yes. Say no. Keep moving forward even when you are still afraid. Because courage does not mean you are not afraid. Courage is still doing even when you are afraid. Your new timeline after April 25th. As soon as the energy of April 25th activates, Aries, you will not just feel the change. You will become a different person. You will enter a new timeline where the old version of you who always doubted, hesitated, and suppressed your own light is no longer the leader. In this new reality, your confidence is not masked but your natural state. Your relationship with money is not filled with stress but with stability. And for the first time in a long time, you will completely trust on your path. This new timeline is full of clarity. You will begin to make decisions faster, clearer, and with a deeper commitment. The clouds in your mind will lift and you will see where you should go and who you should be with. Old patterns such as undervaluing yourself, giving too much, your pride in where you are even if it is no longer right will gradually disappear. You will begin to attract people and opportunities that match your true value, not the wounds of the past. You may even look back and think, it's like I jumped into another dimension. And that's true. Because this is not just an external change, it is an internal recalibration. You have entered into the vision of yourself, no longer asking for grace, but expecting it to come. Yes, there will still be trials, but you will face them differently. There is fire in the heart and peace in the soul. There is intuition as your compass and alignment as your foundation. This timeline is not something to chase. It is a decision that must be made. And after April 25th, Aries, you will no longer wait for the future. You will become the future yourself. Conclusion. This is your moment. Aries, you walked through the storm without an umbrella, carried the weight of the world without applause, and kept dreaming of better days with a heart full of hope. Now, Aries, the universe is finally saying, it is your time. This is not just luck. It is a divine reward for all that you have endured and all the people you have become while fighting through it all. April 25th is not just a date on the calendar. It is a turning point in the journey of your soul. The fire within you, the fire that has been tested, suppressed, and almost died so many times, will be rekindled. Stronger than ever. Your financial success is not just about money. It is about freedom. Finally, you will live as you are no longer afraid of the future because you yourself created it. So walk forward. Trust at the signs. Jump because your moment is not yet coming. It is here. You were born ready for this.